Well, hi. I don't know what this is gonna be, but I I've just been thinking. Every morning I do a devotion, and I pray. I try to make it almost the first thing I do every day before I eat, before I check my email, before I whatever, do anything. I get out of bed. I guess I did my proactive three-stage solution on my face first this morning, and then I did my devotion. Um, and I try to just let whatever lesson is in there that is usually biblically guided, uh, guided by the words of Christ or the words of God, and as revealed in the Scripture. And I try to use that and just let that sort of be my theme for the day, whatever it is. And today's theme kind of led me to and then I sort of write in the same thing, and instead of more journally, I've been writing since I've been doing it. I've been writing prayers because sometimes I think pretty clearly or more purely when I write, because I'm not really like a write and then stop and then edit type of person. I'll just write. Stream of consciousness, I guess, but that's just how I write everything. And it works, and I get truth out of it, and I think I am more honest somehow when I'm just writing, and then it sounds good too, because I like words. So today's prayer was kind of all about like what I'm supposed to be doing for Christ, not just for myself, because I spend a lot of time thinking about that, what I'm supposed to be doing for myself, especially in Great Depression 2. Our bank account, like we overdrafted again, we transferred over, and I looked at savings, and I was like, oh, wow. Archie said the other day, I think we have about a month left, and I was like, so skeptical. You're so pessimistic. And then I looked, and I was like, oh, yeah, maybe a month. Maybe get us into the new year. That would be kind of be best, I think, for me, because then I'd love to go home for Christmas and not be bound to a corporation that I have to be back and work for or whatever. But anyway, I spent so much time thinking about myself. I'm sure all of you do. How am I going to do this? When is this going to happen? When's my next audition going to be? Why can't I finish X, Y, Z and get that done? Why is this one stupid thing holding me up from doing this? Blah, 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 blah. And then, but I've always known, and I've always espoused, because it's been revealed as truths to me, that 9 times out of 10, when you're freaking out about yourself, about anything involved with yourself, whether you're too intoxicated and you're freaking out, or you're just caught up in all the life stuff, that 99 million times out of 99,999,999 times out of 100 million? I don't even remember what number I started with. If you turn yourself outwards, if you focus your energy on something else or somebody else, it'll totally help. It'll chill you out. It'll get you out of your way, and you're doing a good thing, hopefully, for someone else. And I believe in God, and totally banged the table. I believe in God. Isn't that funny? I believe in God. And I believe Jesus Christ was the Son of God and came to this earth to be a blood sacrifice for all the wickedness that we are and that we do. So my latest sort of revelation or thing I'm trying to grapple with is how to serve Him. When I'm freaking out, how do I focus my eyes and energy on Him and serve Him in some way? And so I've been trying to figure out ways to serve Him. In general, I serve Him, I suppose, or as I think about it, as I feel like an ambassador for Christ in what I am, and that I just try to be cool. I try to be good to people. I try to be loving. I try to be supportive. I try to be a good listener. I'm really working on being negative and trying to offer positive solutions to people, and just, someone put it the other day, breathe life instead of death. I've been trying to breathe life instead of death. And honestly, through all that, and not be judgmental, but offer things in love and in truth. So I've been working on that, just trying to get better and better at that every day of my life, and I think I'm getting better at it, and I think, hopefully, I am, and then I do that all in Christ's name, and you know what, I don't always tell people that, which is kind of funny, but that's my ethos, and so, like, for me, that's all that I do, isn't just me as Brendan. Everything I do is Brendan the Christian, whether it's improv stuff, whether it's acting, whether it's writing, whether it's talking to people, whether it's helping people, whether it's giving massages, whether it's rubbing people's feet, whether it's whatever it is. That's kind of why I'm doing that. Because otherwise I really would be a lot more of a negative and selfish git, and have been at various points and times in my life. But to me, I'm feeling like that's not enough. And I need to do more. I need to find more and more ways to serve, instead of just being thankful and trying to live the way I feel like he wants me to live. So this is episode 1, chapter 1, I guess, whatever that's going to be. And wow, this is really long-winded, but I'm long-winded, so no surprise. If you've ever gotten a message from me on your voicemail, this will seem very similar. So I don't know what it's going to be, but this is my attempt to get out there and serve and speak his word and just live that part of my life more openly. So I thought in a talking, filming way that would seem to be more, that's my ideal. I know some people just go walk out in the world and stand on street corners and holler to people and talk to people that way, and I'm sure that's cool. In fact, I've seen it work, and it looks cool, and people actually really have awesome, meaningful conversations that way. But I wanted to try this and do this whenever I kind of think of it. I'll Twitter this sometimes in a way, like I'll do really short things, and I'll do long things, and I'll do whatever things. But I'm going to try to do it every day and just grapple with some of the stuff I'm dealing with. Maybe it's only just therapy for me. Maybe it'll help other people who are struggling with how to wrangle control of your life, or just how you're supposed to contribute to this universe. And I assume we're all struggling with that. Maybe not. Maybe I'm the only one. Anyway, so yeah, this is chapter 1, and I am trying to do some work for the Lord. So we'll see how that goes, and see what everybody thinks about it. And to all who listen, I love you. If you need anything, holler at me. I should be helping in more ways than just talking. If there's ways that I can actually help out in the world, which I try to do in general, let me know. And, yeah, chapter 1, ChristianSands. Peace.